Well, well, well. So, just got announced, literally an hour ago. Joaquin Buckley will be fighting Ian Machado Garry, not as the replacement of Shavkat and Bilal, but for the main event in Tampa. Now, now here's the thing. I believe the UFC is still trying to find a replacement for Shavkat, which makes me wonder one thing. Is this a number one contenders fight? Or is this just another, here's a fucking, here's a ranked opponent, or here's just a ranked matchup between two guys? What are the implications of this matchup? Because this is a massive fight for welterweight. This is a massive, massive welterweight fight. And honestly, I think I said this, that if if it came down to who the UFC was gonna call, Buckley Buckley was probably gonna be the most likely. Garry would probably be the second most likely to say yes immediately. But I also predicted that they might have just, or like they might just take Shavkat off the card, save him for Bilal when he gets back, and then put Garry and Buckley against each other, or Garry and what was it? Garry and JDM against each other, Buckley JDM. So I kind of got this right, but it's shocking that they didn't put it on the. It's shocking that they didn't put it on the December pay-per-view, but it makes sense because this fight night has been shaping up really well with a lot of good like fights leading up to the main event. What seems to be some pretty decent, what I would assume to be the co-main, but they're probably gonna put fucking Rebus and Dern as the co-main because uh, fucking Mackenzie Dern has just a fat ass, I guess. So yeah, let's put her in the co-main over Bruno Silva and Manel Cap. But what seems to be a pretty solid card for a while was just lacking a good main event to back it. And then it got this. So now this is just an insane, insane card. Really, really good fight night. Great main event. Two guys who you know are gonna build up the fight. I mean, dude, Buckley and Garry have some history. There was a video a while ago. I think it was, if I'm correct, let me think. Mm, hold on. I think yeah. I think leading up to, I think it was, oh, was it? I think it was after his fight with Andre Fialho, Buckley's fight with Andre Fialho. That's when he first made the move down to 170. Uh, I think sometime after that, he had an interaction with Ian Garry, and I think Ian Garry by this point had just gotten his. I think he just got a win against. I think he just beat D-Rod and he just got ranked. And there was like that. They had a whole like interaction backstage, and he was like, brother, I'm willing to like, hey brother, I want to fight. He's like, come on, I'm down to fight because Buckley will literally just like walk up to anybody. And he's like, hey, let's fight. Come on, let's get it done. Let's make that money. And Gary's like, why would I fight you when I'm looking up to the top? I just got ranked. Or fuck, just got ranked. I can't do any. He was like, I just got ranked. Why would I fight you? I'm looking upwards. I'm looking forwards. Uh, man, Man, how the tables have turned since then. How the tables have turned since then. Remember when Ian Garry was talking about, he's like, "Oh, I'm only looking towards the top. I'm only looking forward. I'm not gonna fight backwards. Why would I fight backwards?" Wow. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Because while he has what four ranked wins currently, which is impressive. What he has Neil Magny, MVP, Jeff Neal. Oh, we know, never mind. Oh, yeah, Neil Magny, MVP. Oh, I'm sorry, three ranked wins. Just Neil Magny, MVP, and Jeff Neal. But that's impressive. MVP was lower ranked than him when he fought. Jeff Neal was lower ranked than him when they fought. I think the only one above him was Neil Magny. And actual, let me check. Wait, let me check. I think it's gonna be. I mean, let's be fair. Neil Magny took that fight on short notice, so we got to take it with a bit of a grain of salt. However, let's just see. Okay, yeah, Neil Magny was ranked higher, but he's been fighting backwards this entire time. So I think Buckley's gonna mention that in probably in the build. The build up is gonna be fun. Let's be real. We all know Buckley likes to go at people. He likes to throw jabs. I don't think it's gonna be like Colby, where he's immediately gonna go, "What's the who in here has fucked Ian Garry's wife?" He's just gonna be, I think he's gonna mention it, but I think he's gonna take like little jabs at it, just little pokes. He's gonna have fun. It's gonna be an entertaining build up. And honestly, what is everyone saying? I hate them both equally. Okay, yeah, whatever. Best case scenario is a double KO. Dude, I like 50-45 Buckley. If Buckley pulls this off, he's becoming champ. They got a clip where Ian is telling Buckley he's above. Ah, dude, that's what I was talking about. There's a clip of oh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this clip real quick. Fuck. Fuck. Hold on. I know this is here somewhere. Okay, hold on. Come on. When would this have been? So he fought Andre Fialho like what was it? December? No, not December. It was like July 2023. I believe it was July 2023. So let's okay, hold on. We gotta it's gonna take a while, but what the fuck is Buckley posting half the time? What is this one? This is October 11th, 2020. So this would have been either right after or right before his fight with. This would have been right after or right before his fight with Morono. Jesus, dude, he's showing his own height. He's only damn. Okay, so where would the Ian Gary interaction be? Okay, what's the date now? What's the date now? July 13th. Okay, so this is it. This is it. Hold on, let me get my headphones on really quick just so I can listen to it and so you can't hear it through the mic. Make sure it's not too loud too.
It's your boy Joaquin Buckley. This is the first episode of Your Mama Raised a Hoe, starring Ian Garry. So this is Ian Garry trying to explain to me why he won't fight me because I don't have a rank. Now, if a lot of you fighters had this actual mentality, a lot of things wouldn't get done, and a lot of the matchmakers would be upset as hell. So why would
I'm just wondering, why the fuck is Michael Chiesa here? Let's see. Did I comment on this? I think I commented on this.
with the logic of Ian Garry, would a Gilbert Burns fight you? Why would a Kamaru Usman fight you? Why would a Leon Edwards fight you? If all y'all hoe asses thought like Ian Garry, wouldn't shit get done? What's up, y'all? This is your boy Joaquin Buckley. This is the first episode of Your Mama Raised a Hoe, starring Ian Garry. So this is Ian Garry trying to
Okay, so he says, you're not ranked, you were offered to fight a ranked guy, and you said no. Did he? Wait, you don't, okay, I actually don't know that. But,
explain to me why he won't fight me because I don't have a rank. Now, if a lot of you fighters had this actual mentality, a lot of things wouldn't.
so that's where he says, why would I fight down when I'm going up? Because you can see the text, it's kind of fucking always, it's kind of always yapping. I think, okay, I think I know what he's talking about. I think they offered him to fight Jack Della Maddalena on short notice, and what the? Oh, that's what. Yeah, they offered him to fight JDM on short notice, and I think he turned it down because the fight that they offered would have been. I think he wanted to wait, like I think he wanted like a couple more weeks to do it, and then he also wanted to do it at 170 because JDM was like, "You want to do it at 185?" And Buckley was like, "Oh, I just got out of 185. I'm not trying to go back. Okay, I'm trying to go back." And he's like, weird interaction. It was a really awkward interaction that they had. But look how the tables have turned. So I think there's going to be a great build-up, and I think, you know what? No, I was saying before that Buckley might make it fun. I think he's going to have a little chip on his shoulder because it's an opponent that he actively sought out, had a face-to-face interaction with him, got face-to-face denied the fight, and now is main eventing against this guy. I'm just saying, fucked up how they do. It's fucked up world we live in. But honestly, I think the beef. I think there's gonna be some real tension between here. I think there's gonna be some real build up on social media. They used to do sit downs. They used to do sit downs like with Masvidal and Till, and they used to do sit downs, and they used to do like mini press conferences for fight night. This would be the perfect kind of fight to have a face-to-face sit down for, to have a little mini press conference for. This would be the perfect fight because both of these guys are gonna trash talk. Both of these guys are gonna go at it. Have some face-to-face interactions. Have some interviews set up. Some live interviews. Anything. Dude, I'll fucking do it. I'll get an interview with both of them, dude. I'll have them go at it on live. But please, anything. Just do anything with this. You have two guys who are willing to go at it, not only in the octagon, but outside verbally. They're willing to build up the fight. They're willing to promote it. And you put them on a fight night, and they're gonna do fuck all. They're gonna post a video, it's gonna be this, and then they're gonna do fuck all else until they announce what the poster looks like. Like, dude, please, for the love of God, do like a face-to-face sit down, like with Till and Masvidal. Do a little mini press conference, like with Cejudo Dillashaw. because that was a fight night. Let's be clear, that was a fight night. And come on, you have some entertaining guys who trash talk. Make them go at it. But let's move on and let's just talk about the rest of the card while we're at it. So first off, this card is really insane. We have some real good bangers on here. Some sleeper picks, but some overall bangers. We have Woodson versus Padilla. This is a weird one. I don't know why they did Woodson Padilla. I figured Woodson would be getting a ranked opponent by now, but it is what it is. I'm gonna pick him to beat Fernando Padilla. I think Sean Woodson actually has really slick movement. I know people think he got a robbery over Caceres, but I don't know. I thought Woodson won. I don't think he won 30-27. I thought he got 2 rounds, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it, for this because I know Padilla does have knockout power. I mean, Padilla does have a win over Woodson's only loss, and he put Arosa out bad. But I mean, besides that, there's Drakkar Close and Joel Alvarez. Banger. Close is on a 4-fight win streak. He's 9-2. Joel Alvarez is 6-2 in the UFC. Joel Alvarez is coming off back-to-back wins over what? Mark Jacasey and who else? Elvis Brenner. Yeah, that fight kind of solidified that maybe Elvis Brenner was just never that good. I don't know how he beat Guram Kutateladze now. Well, I think it was pace, but Elvis Brenner now somehow gasses all of a sudden, and that's kind of weird to me. But Jafar Close, Joel Alvarez. Joel Alvarez, 100% finish rate, entertaining guy. Weight bully sucks, but I mean, Drakkar Close, 4-5 winning streak. He got that slam KO. It should be a good one. Should be a good one. I expect a Joel Alvarez finish. Next, then we got Davy Grant, Ramon Taveras. A lot of people thought Taveras got robbed. Davy Grant or Taveras got a robbery. Davy Grant is the victim of. Davy Grant is, in many people's eyes, the victim of 2 robberies against Marcos and Yanez. Foreshadow. I thought Yanez won. I thought he lost to Marcos. So I think the Yanez one, I thought Yanez got the first round and Grant got the second. I think those were very clear rounds. And I think the third, man, that third round was honestly razor fucking close. I think Yanez got the first because there was that moment at the end of the round because it was a really close round, but he he landed like really big shots at the end that like hurt Grant bad, and he started connecting really clean. So that's why I gave the first to Yanez, and then I think the third was razor close. I just think the judges just went in the direction of Yanez. But Tavares Grant, it's a good fight. We got Navajo Sterling versus Otokos. Navajo Sterling had a crazy good KO on the Contender Series. He's on a lot of people's radar right now. Uh, that's a fight. Daniel Marcos, Adrian Yanez. Banger. I'm probably gonna go with Yanez just because Marcos, had that both fought Davy Grant except one looked one, you know, I thought won and the other I thought got a brutal robbery. But I mean, I think Daniel Marcos could win just because he does have a what is it? He does have dude, what is like the word I'm thinking of? He has a lot more versatility in his skill set. I think he has good kicks. So I think he might be able to chop away at the lead leg of Yanez, seeing as Martinez was able to do it. But Martinez also has a different level of calf kick, which is kind of fucking crazy to me. But then we have Johnson as Itar. Not the greatest, but it's a pretty decent fight. Pretty decent, good, entertaining fight. What's Johnson's record? Johnson's record is 14-15. Jesus. Got Swanson versus Corantillo. Great fight, honestly. I think a great fight. And the two that I'm really looking at that are really like catching my attention. What's his record in UFC? 4-1. Jesus fucking Christ, Vito Petrino. How do you fucking get subbed by Anthony Smith? You're such a pussy. You're so stupid. But Manel Cop, Bruno Silva. Banger. People don't I don't think people appreciate the fact that Bruno Silva is on a 4-fight winning streak and he's getting bonuses in every single one of his fights. He got that sick uppercut KO over Cody Durden. He got a fucking he brutally knocked out JP Buys and Victor Rodriguez, I think it was. He front kicked Tyson Nam into the Shadow Realm before Tyson Nam eventually just woke back up somehow, and then choked out Tyson Nam. I mean, that's a banger. I think this should be the co-main. And then you got Jacoby Petrino. I think pretty good banger, but focusing on what's important. Buckley versus Garry. I'm gonna go with Joaquin Buckley. The thing about Buckley is okay, so here's what I want to say. We've seen how Buckley does against someone who has Ian Gary's frame, but bigger, stronger, heavier hands, and honestly, I think faster, faster and better footwork. I mean, if you watch his fight with Nasruddin Imavov, sure, Buckley kind of got completely styled on, but he had his moments, and I think Imavov is a better wrestler. I think he's a more dangerous striker, and I think honestly, I think he's a lot faster. I think he's a lot faster than Ian Gary. I think when I think Ian Gary has faster combinations and he's faster at putting something together, but Nasruddin Imavov with his single shots, like if they threw one shot side by side, I think Imavov is faster and he's bigger. He has the better wrestling, and I think Buckley was able to get him down once or I think he got him down once. Hold on. Give me just a minute second. I gotta make sure because I think he got him down once, but I know there were a couple attempts that he just completely failed that ended with Buckley just getting laid on top of. No, he failed every single attempt. He got taken down though. But he had some moments against Imavov where he landed on him. And Ian Gary has a shorter, I think I'll say he has better distance management, but I think now that Buckley's at 170, I mean, he's faster. I think he's more accurate. He's obviously leveled up. Sorry, I thought that housing knocked on my door. I'm gonna just slide a earphone off just in case. But yeah, I think he's sharper. I think he's more accurate. He's got, I think he's leveled up a lot. He's taking his career far more seriously. He's taking his career incredibly seriously. He's got real champ aspirations, and he's got great momentum. He's coming off a KO over Wonder Boy. That's hard to do. And you know what? When you're a guy like Wonder Boy, I think you have to worry about the grappling so much more because people know about your kickboxing background, and that's their first thought. So Buckley kind of or Wonder Boy kind of has underrated takedown defense. But I think Buckley's gonna do kind of what he did against Wonder Boy. He's gonna bob and weave his way in, and I think it's gonna be a lot riskier. but I think that risk is gonna obviously pay off more because Ian Gary does have a lot of good, like he has good uppercuts, he has good knees up the middle, and I think he does well. I think he does well working on the back foot, but I think Buckley is gonna be able to bob and weave his way in, and I think while doing that, he's gonna be able to. He's gonna he's gonna establish the threat of the takedown early, and he's gonna be able to mix in his striking off of it. And that's why I really like Buckley striking because it comes off of those bobs and those weaves and the slipping and the ducking under shots. And you know that because he's so much shorter and stockier that when he does that, he has he has options. He can just go straight into the clinch. He can just bob and weave his way into range and throw a combination, throw one big shot, or he can shoot in for that takedown. So there's a lot. I think I want to see what people are picking right now. 100% by Buckley KO. Okay, it's only been like this for like what 10 minutes. So probably only like a couple people have voted, but I'm leaning towards Buckley right now, slightly, very slightly. If anything, I think because Ian Gary doesn't have he's a lot more frail than he was at the beginning of his career. I think when he got into UFC, he was a lot I don't know, he just looked a lot stronger. But Ian Gary, like it's Buckley is just gonna be the more physically imposing fighter. And honestly, I think just with like strength, he's gonna be able to kind of wear on Gary as the rounds go on. I mean, Buckley was able to kind of go at a pretty hard pace at altitude against Wonder Boy, which is pretty impressive. So I think he's gonna be able to push a pace. And honestly, I think in those fourth or fifth rounds, Gary might start to gas just a tad bit. I think Buckley's gonna pounce, and I can see a ground and pound TKO. But that's just me. This is all my thoughts, but tell me what you guys think. Bye bye.